I am going to show you my memory journey into knowing how to memorize the base excision repair for the long-term memory. So let's begin by introducing my character. My character name is Symmetra. I am playing Overwatch right now. Symmetra is playing in the map called Nepal. And Nepal, I think this is a King of the Hill place. If you're familiar with Overwatch, this is the area where, I guess this is Zenyatta right here, right? And when you leave the base, right, we're going to a different part of our base area. So this is a base, okay? That's how I remember it's base excision repair. I was thinking about doing base over there, but anyways, this is our base, okay? This is another component of our base in the PAL map using Symmetra. Now, actually, this person here, there's a person here named Widowmaker. Widowmaker is just laying down here, chilling, right? But out of nowhere, I'm coming in, I'm doing this, right? I ruin her day because this is like kind of a an X-ray kind of situation in which I basically accidentally mutated her DNA, right? And you know, when your DNA gets mutated, it can change from cytosine into uracil, right? And in DNA, you don't want uracil, so your DNA is going to try to do something called the base excision repair. And base excision repair has several order of mechanisms that occurs. So there's a series of events that occur, and I'm going to tell you everything from step one. So first, I told you that I kind of mutated her DNA by accident, okay? So her cytosine at one point of her DNA strand turned into uracil. I need to change that back into cytosine. So how do you do it? Okay, so I'm going to throw in a glycoball. This is called a glycoball, okay? That glycoball is going to push that uracil out of her body, okay? U will be thrown out by glycoball, and glycoball will indicate glycosylase. If you looked at that first step, indicated in the yellow box. Okay, so uracil DNA glycosylase will be used to delete U out of the equation. Okay, now we don't have the uracil anymore. Now we need to remove the sugar backbone. Okay, and how do we remove the sugar backbone? By using my shield to throw away that sugar. Shield, sugar, so shield right now. So I deleted that shield, that sugar out of the way using my shield. And now I need to remove the phosphate at the same time. So I'm throwing out the shield and the phosphate at the same time, like this. I'm sorry. This, and then that teleporter there, I just placed it there. And so remember that this shield removes the sugar backbone using AP endonuclease. To remember that it is endonuclease, well, AP, you can think of like ability power. So I'm throwing out an ability power, AP. An endonuclease, I'm basically in a house. So endo, right? And nucleus, I think we're kind of in like a homey kind of place that basically looks like a nucleus somehow. I know it's kind of a stretch. It looks like a power nucleus. I don't know. It kind of resembles a nucleus. That's a bit of a stretch, but basically I'm using a shield. I'm taking out that sugar backbone, and this teleporter here is going to be taking in negative energy. And guess what? Phosphate is a negatively charged molecule. So phosphate is going to enter that teleporter. So we basically remove that whole section of your DNA strand. So we remove the sugar, the uracil, and the phosphate. Now what's left to do? Seal that nick. And in order to seal that nick, we don't have any more of the journey to continue, because typically DNA polymerase will come in, add the new nucleotide, and then DNA ligase will seal the nick. That is something that happens in many mechanisms, so we don't have to continue on with the journey. All we have to know is that as we enter this room, we accidentally mutated the character, Widowmaker, right? And she's like, what the heck? You're gonna have to treat me now. And so I'm going to throw a glycoball, right? The glycoball is going to remove the uracil, right? By the use of an enzyme called glycosylase, right? Glycosylase is going to remove it. And then we're going to be continuing on by throwing the shield too. So we're going to remove the sugar backbone, right? And using the AP endonuclease, because I'm throwing out an AP related ability power in the house where you see a nucleus. AP endonuclease, right? And then phosphodiesterase is this thing, is this shield. I mean this teleporter, which will take in the phosphate molecule because it only takes in negatively charged molecules. And so we took that out of the equation, and now we have DNA polymerase adding the new nucleotides, which is cytosine, and we add in the DNA ligase to seal the nick. And that is my memory